Hi, I'm going to do, so I'm live streaming this, but then I'm going to edit it down later for a YouTube video. So some people can catch this another time. So basically, what I wanted to do is, I saw someone post on Twitter that they were apparently disappointed that the latest update for Goo was something to do with, hold on, I'll go find the tweet so I know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, so this person said, when the Goo Tuber not got the fast squid bagging buff, I thought it was a waste, disappointing. They were so disappointed, sorry. They didn't look into it until recently. You can sub-strafe while holding your charge. Yeah, you can use your strat to bait opponents back up and then shoot them bye-bye. Here's a few examples. Okay, so this person's triggered me that much that I'm very tempted to tell everyone, including this person, at Nintendo Madness with one N on the end. Right, what you need to know about Goo Tuber, right? What you need to know about Goo Tuber is that it's a strong, dope weapon. It's unlike any other weapon that we have in this game. It is quite known commonly that obviously full charge does a kill. It does 180? Yeah, 180. 180 on a full charge shot, right? Now, there are other ways of splatting damage. So like a half charge does about, I think it's 60? 70. 77. Okay, right. So imagine half a charge and it does 77. Tap, dead. Base tap shot does 40 damage, which is a lot of damage. So 40, 80, dead. Now, obviously the problem is we have conflicting enemy in the bamboo, which bamboo is a 2-shot. But to a certain degree, we can replicate a bamboo shot, right? So there's a thing I've been trying to practice a lot recently. It's where you do a quarter charge and a tap shot. A quarter charge does a whopping, like, huge amount of damage. So a quarter, oh, that's a bit much. Hold on. So we can do a quarter. A quarter's about 60. Quarter 61. Tap, dead. It's nuts. So, quarter, tap, dead. It's ridiculous. And that's with no main power up. That's the thing I'm running on my Goo Tuber. Like, I don't run main power up. I despise it. You just, quarter charge, tap, dead. Quarter charge, tap, dead. Okay, so the person they were obviously tweeting about how they weren't surprised about, they were Goo strafing. Now, well, they call it sub-strafing, but to be honest, it's called Goo strafing, dude. It's called Goo strafing. And yes, unlike sub-strafing, it makes you speed a bit faster. So obviously with your movement speed, it's like good luck trying to follow me. If you can trace me, yeah, nah, good luck. So that's Goo strafing. They called it sub-strafing because obviously sub-strafing is the same, much the same, instead of obviously using the sub button instead of charge button. So the difference between this is that when you actually let go, you actually throw a bomb, like if you accidentally slip. But with this, at least when you're doing this, you have a full charge shot, and it does about maximum damage. And obviously because the quick pop-up time, now the Goo has the quickest, I think it's got the quickest pop-up time when it's like out of squid form to shoot. Obviously the bamboo hasn't got whole charge, so you kind of disregard the bamboo for this matter. Like, so you have your E-leader, which pops up really slow. Splat charge is a little bit quicker, but not as quick as the Goo. Squiffer, I think Squiffer might be just about the same in ways of pop-up time. Now, another thing is people like to know is if you can get collaterals. Now, obviously, you need a full charge shot to get collaterals, but there are specific circumstances where, say for example, on tower control, that say if there's like 2 people on the tower, I have gotten a clip of I've got a collateral with like a 3/4 charge. I think what happened was the second person who wasn't aiming for initially jumped on tower. They must have had damage already, because what happened when I splattered the first dude, I think the damage from him went onto the other guy and ended up being a collateral. So quarter charge is deadly. Yeah, I can't really do it here because these dudes are way too far away from each other. So, Goo strafing, right? So you can actually jump out and still have quarter charge. So like, okay, going with half charge, you jump out and you'll have enough, roughly about a quarter charge by the time you jumped out. And it allows you to breathe a bit more. So if I go in under half charge, I pop out, charge it up a bit more, and full charge. I miss. Of course I miss. Always miss. You can actually Goo strafe on ink rails and you can actually go faster as well on ink rail. It's like when you goo bag on rails, as long as you do it quick enough that you don't actually go through the grates. Sorry, I meant to say. Like if you squid bag goo strafe on grates and you don't fall through, you can actually go across faster. So what I'll do is I'll show you Moray. Now if I remember, press the right button. Recon. Moray. So what you can do is actually goo strafe when you're going higher. So compare. So let's do that again, but with normal swim. It's not too bad, but like if you hold your charge, you actually goo strafe there, and you go a bit quicker. You can't. It's weird because you can't go do it downwards. It's weird. And again, we can jump out. If you go out, like if you have the ink rail half charge, jump out, and then you have like 3/4 charge. Hold on, let me try again. Half charge, jump out, and 1/4 charge. There you go. It's hard to do on this one because of the bloody. But yeah, you can goo strafe along the ink rails. So yeah, you can goo strafe along the rails too, grates, and then you can still have a shot, obviously. So that's amazing. Yeah. So like, I don't know if it's really that useful compared to like if you can just run around quicker. But at this rate, you can still have your charge. So like if you were to run around, it's nowhere near as fast. Add a bit of goo strafing, it's a bit quicker. Yeah, there we go. When you goo strafe, the idea is like to have paint, and because Goo Tuber is such a good painter, you can obviously that way you can like paint your way to go. So like if I wanted to say there's a dude hiding around the street here, I could like just go like this and go hello, and then if you can somehow peek out quicker and then pam. But then if he spots you, then you go whoop back this way and inside my charge, and then if you're feeling lucky, you can like jump out, shoot, bang. But yeah, so the only reason why I would do that is if I'm predominantly harassing the backliners. The more you harass the backliners, the less chance they have to put off the special. I know my problem is specifically I know I can't like if I go for the sneak in for the flank. Most of the times I would probably fail because I never really get the kill. But like if I can make the person jump back to spawn, that'd be great. But yeah, harassing the backline is what I like to do. And because we've got such mid-range, like midline, that's what midline range is what I was trying to think of. You want to pick your enemies wisely. Dualies will harass. As soon as dualies see you, like, oh, I free a free kill. And so basically you want to get out of their way as soon as possible. There are ways you can approach other like if you see a dualie first before they see you, great. Because in that way, sort of plan your way. Say for example, there's a dualie coming up here, hide behind here, and then when they come out, and then yeah, pound and kiss if you can aim. Like sometimes I can't. The thing is with goo, like I was saying before, it's a painting weapon. So like if you're, say for example here, and then you have to paint because there's nowhere you can't move. So the idea for me is always have a held charge when you're swimming. Every now and then, depending on the situation, like if there's a booyah bomb getting thrown at me, I will let go of shoot because like I just want to get out of the way. Sometimes otherwise what I'll do if I hold charge and booyah bombs right in front of my face, I'll turn around quickly and just shoot and then follow that path that I shot. Because we have a good range. Like we can, hold on, let me go to somewhere that's not painted. So I think from memory we can get towards that. Yeah, that's pretty good range. So that's easy out of the way of a booyah bomb or something like that, for example, if you were to escape. Also, and stingrays, well, the best way to avoid stingrays is either, like, depending if the stingray's going left or right, just try and out-swim it. And that's where goo strafing comes in handy. Like, you can survive a stingray with goo strafing. Like, oh, you got another way? Oh, you can dodge this way, dodge that way, dodge this way. Yeah. Like, and yeah, the problem is, it's just because it's not as... It's an aggressive weapon. Like it's like the Kenza charger, but less range. That's what I like to call it. So yeah, with main power up, I don't use it. I just don't use it because you can do quarter charge and tap, and they're dead. How many taps would it take to splat through armor? That is a good question. I think it's half gets rid of. No. Okay, who wants to be my guinea pig? Can someone please come join my guinea pig PB? I need someone to use armor before this latest patch for it. So Asta, if you can use an armor weapon, that'd be great, please. If you can use any armor weapon. What I'll do is I'll chuck on a main each of main power up as well. If I can find a second main. Where is, hold So this is gonna be a half charge, just over half charge for a splat. So Asta, what I want you to do is I want you to farm armor and then find me somewhere in the map, and I'll get you to activate it, and I'll see how much damage I can do. So really, if like, so if you got 130, I use 180. That should give me 50 left over to do like a quarter charge. So here we go, and there we go. That is ridiculous. Full charge 180, and then that leaves you with 50 damage, or that leaves you 50 damage, and then that was like less than a half shot. It's nuts. All right, Asta, get armor again, please. I want to do a quicker technique, quicker way of doing it, because I reckon I can do like a. When I was practicing it earlier in the training center, you can do quarter charge tap for dead. Now, if I do a full charge and maybe a quarter charge, that should be also a splat. Okay, when you're ready, just don't move. Just, yeah, use it and then don't move. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you get flung. You get flung for 6. It's gonna be hard to do that in the game, I've just realized, because like 180 with the kisses, like, pew, you get flung. Far out. Stand up against the wall. Stand up against the wall when you do it. Alright, use your armor. Use it. Let's see how we go. Hopefully you don't go sideways. That'd be weird if you go sideways. 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh, that was literally a tap. Wow. Full charge tap. Damn. Alright, there we go. There we go. Now I know. Oh gosh, yeah, this weapon's broke. And that's no... Oh, that's with main power... This is with main power up though as well, I must add. So I gotta try it without main power up. Yeah. I'm gonna try it without main power up next time, because I'm using 3 mains of it. And so, hold on. Asta, stand still. Stand still. Stand still. I wanna see if I can get you with a half charge. Stay there. Stay there. Stay there. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So I'm gonna do a half charge. Wow. Okay. That's pretty close. Alright, I'll wait for you to regen. I'll wait for you to regen. Are you regen? Yeah, thank you for... I'll let you regen. And I'll... Yeah. So, let's just do over half again. That was just only over half. Yeah. I can see why people would, like, use main power up, but, like, I don't like it. Because another thing, when you use main power up on a Goo Tuber, it affects your muscle memory. So, like, if you're going from, like, using no main power up to, like, using a bit of main power up, like, knowing when you push in your finger to do, like, hold on, let me go at this. So, like, you know, I know that's a half. Well, that wasn't half, but, okay. Let's see how many times I get. Half, 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 half. So, if you have main power up, you know exactly that. When you do that certain length of holding down the button, it's a splat. So, half splat. That was... This is stupid with main power up. I hate it. I legitimately hate it. So I'll run it. I want you to stay I'll let you stay a armor weapon next again, Asta. But then I'll do a kit with no main power up, because I think with the main power up it kind of like kills it. Farm that armor, Asta. Okay. So this is no main power up. When you're ready, Asta, use your armor. Okay. So. Wow. That was a full charge and a half charge. Pretty good. It's still pretty good with that main power up. It's like, if you're gonna use mains and main power up, you're sacrificing the ability to have so much swim speed and sub saver or special charge or special saver. Like, I would value those over main power up. I'm gonna try doing that again, except this time I'll do full charge and then maybe a quarter. I'll be interested to see how much damage that does. Okay. Armor. Let's do full charge and then a tap. Full charge, tap. Oh my gosh. This weapon, I tell you what. Thank you very much, Asta, for being the guinea pig. I appreciate it. Oh man. Alright, Asta, can I do you one more favor, please? Can you please use a charger web, like a proper charger, like a vanilla hero charger or scope charger? I want to show the effectiveness of Goo strafing as well as comparing it with sub strafing. I'll paint an area for myself to swim around, and then you try hit me. Alright, when you're ready, try and hit me. Okay, so this is just Goo strafing. It's scary seeing the laser. Oh no. So now you kind of have to Goo strafe a little bit out of the air. Oh, that was close. So now I've still got, because I still got my shot, I can still like try and make the shot if I wanted to, but just because I'm practicing, like showing off the meaningful of it. See, if you the punishment you can do with this weapon is ridiculous. As compared to like, so I'll do it again. Astral, go for me again. Except this time I'll do sub strafe, and I'll show you why I think sub strafing is not as good with the Goo as Goo strafing. So I feel like with sub strafing, it should be easy to hit because you have that more pop up, like it's slower pop up time. Oh, okay, fair enough. There we go. All right, I want you to get ready to use your baller. Because I want you to use baller, but not until I got my splashdown ready. So what I want you to do is I want you to use baller and don't pop it, just let it roll and come towards me when you got it, okay? So start using baller and come towards me with baller. Okay, come towards me. Don't pop it. And then yeah. So like if I knew how to aim, what would be the idea was if I pop you out of your baller, and because you're a scope, the only thing you can do, like a Kenza scope, the only thing you can do is A, throw a sprinkler at me, try to tap me to death, or you would shoot a path behind you and run away. And then I would be able to hopefully try and read you and aim and shoot you. So yeah, splashdown is amazing. Now Astro, can you build up your baller again? Please, build up your baller. Build up your baller, please. Because what I want to show is the importance of being able to time your splashdown. This lesson would appeal to all kits that have splashdown. So what I want you to do, Asta, is when you have your baller, so I want you to actually use your baller, and I'm going to show what it means to time your splashdown to your baller. So when you're ready, use your baller, and go for it. Now see if you come up to me and pop. Yeah. So you want to be able to time your splashdown, like as soon as you see him go for the, as soon as you see the baller go up, like with the ink to explode. That's your key time to use a baller. To go for the splashdown, sorry. Yeah. And obviously with Object Shredder, it does help a bit as well. Like if you do, I think, I can't remember how much damage it does, but it does make it easier to pop. Yeah. Thank you very much, Astra, for coming on by. Thank you, by the way. Just right now, I just want to just go on about my kits that I would use for certain modes, maps, sort of thing. So Tower Control, this is my main. No. Rainmaker, or was it Tower Control? I think it was from Rainmaker. But you can still use this for Tower Control, really, to a degree. I love having sub-save, because obviously bombs. So this would be my Tower Control kit. Special jump, super jump, because obviously when you respawn, you want to get in as action as possible, as soon as possible, and safe as possible. So that would be that. Now, I think to go with it, you might want to run this, even though, yeah, people will say, yeah, quick respawn meta is dead, though. Yeah, well, you know, it doesn't hurt. And I maintain my swim speed with these shoes. So that's probably what I would use for tower. Rainmaker is just simple, go back to what I just had. And you could probably use that for clams as well, really, to be honest. And zones pretty much stay the same if you want. Again, if you want to jump back in quicker though, use that, obviously. Something like that. Otherwise, people I've seen who go aggro a bit more, they have a pure of main power up with Save a Sub and I think Ink Recovery up, maybe. I mean, there's no right or wrong build, really. It's just whatever you feel like you feel comfortable with. Where is the custom? I feel like I haven't used the custom for a while. Am I blind? I feel like I'm blind. Where's the custom at? Custom? There you are. So custom, you want swim speed because with your killing bombs and doing sneaks, I haven't got any good swim speed kits, to be honest with you. That's something I don't really work on too much. Maybe that one. You can swap that for One of these, I guess. But like, I at least have a pure essentially, but then also maybe have like 2.3 or 2.2 maybe swim speed, and maybe as well along with that, maybe have 2 subs of special saver, just that way. Because if you die, it means your inkjet won't be as hard to get, because it's 170 points from memory. Yeah. And obviously, yeah, because the Goo is such a good painter, you can get your special within 15 seconds.